Virgos? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. My name is Patti, and I'm doing your intuitive tarot for March 8th through the 14th. Welcome. If you're new, I hope you enjoy and have some fun with this. Learn something. My tarot is different, and I'm going to do a video on that probably when I'm doing my healing from my knee surgery. So why mine is different. So I'm not going to go into that right now. You'll maybe find out. So for those of you returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel and coming back, and also subscribing. For those of you subscribed, appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the likes. That helps us YouTube creators get seen more. It's not so much the shares and the subscriptions. It's actually the likes, believe it or not. But of course the subscriptions help. So please like, share, and subscribe. No, I'm not doing, I'm probably, if there's a new moon coming up, I'm not doing that this time, only because at this moment, because I'm getting ready to go in for my full knee replacement, and I am swamped. So I don't have time to look at all the planets and everything. But if I do get time, guys, I will do it. Definitely, definitely, because I enjoy doing them. So that's the only announcement, other than I might be out for a couple of days, but you'll still have your readings. You'll have them either done before, or you'll have them done via uploaded, because I want to make sure. I'm going to try to do them live, though. All right, so let's get going here, because this is for that week. So you guys are getting them early. So I'm trying to get them done there. Anyway, so here we go. We are going to see what the planets, what the divine, and what the energies out there have to say, the universe and the whole shebang. So let's see what's going on out here. First card out is going to be the Divine's card. Don't know. He hasn't said anything. I don't think he's doing decisions and choices anymore. He hasn't been on that. He has got me really on this pride thing. I don't know why. I'm supposed to be doing a video on that. He's like, get it done. I'm like, okay, slow me down a little bit. But pride is really a big, big part of March. So I don't know what it is about pride, but I'm sure he's going to show us like he did with everything else. So let's see what's going on. Awesome. I love that. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah, that's going to be typical. We still, in the planets, though, are in the process of growing, changing, rebirth kind of a thing. So the first oracle out is the Fiery Fairy. She pops up all the time lately. What is it? I think it's the divine is trying to tell us, don't lose hope, don't lose positiveness, don't lose your creativeness, or however you pronounce it, that he created us, because everybody has something creative in them. And so he is trying to let us know, don't stop that. Don't stop being optimistic. Don't give up. Don't give in to the earthly crap. Don't listen to the earthly crap. Hey, Star, long time. Well, not too long now. Welcome, welcome. So he's trying to say, keep positive. This, again, is the Divine's card, first card, Oracle. So stay positive in whatever you're going through. Lift your vibrations up. Keep that energy going. And every time you start to spiral down in a negative thought, negative feeling, negative energy, then slap that thing in the face and turn it around into a positive. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I'm running late because I've been swamped. My leather business is just starting to explode. It's crazy. Anyway, so the current card out is the Raven. I love, a lot of people don't like ravens, and I really don't. At first, my daughter, that's all she said, Mama, I want a raven, I want a raven, I want a crow, I want a crow. And I'm like, why would you want a black, ugly bird? But in all reality, I have learned that the raven is, even though a quote unclean bird, is extremely, extremely smart. And it can actually talk if you teach it to. However, it's all about coincidence. It's not coincidence about the dot to dot on your trail, the synchronistic events that are happening in your life. They're being brought to fruition for whatever reason. You have to really pay attention to those. Why is this person coming into my life? Why am I going through this? Let me just make note of it End of story, and move on, because then later you're going to go, oh, that's why that person, or that's why that. Anyway, this is going to be typical. This card has been showing up at the end in the future because we are in a process, especially in March, to change something. We are putting something to bed, to death, or whatever you want to call it, for your health. This is really a health month. The planets are saying take care of your health. The energies are saying take care of your health. The universe is saying take care of your health. The divine is saying take care of your health. Really pay attention to what is going on, even if it's one thing in your health, whether it be your nutrition, whether it be moving more, whether it be whatever it is for you, or even maybe focusing in on your thought process and that kind of a thing. But this month has to do a lot with your health. And apparently divine is saying to be optimistic. Okay, so I'm going to look at the numerology of these cards as well. So we've got the 3, we've got the 10 and 10, guys. 3, 10, and 10. So the number 3 is about acknowledging. So definitely acknowledge what the divine is sharing with you, the information, the wisdom that he wants you to do. Because this is the key card. I don't care on the planets and all that kind of stuff. Yes, they have energies. Yes, it works. Trust me, if I were to sit here and share what's inside my head, you would see that it is all connected and it all is in synchronistic, oops, where'd it go? Synchronistic events. All of them are working together. It's freaking amazing if you can see what I can see and know what I can know and feel what I can feel. It's freaking amazing. So the number 3 is acknowledge this in you, this intuition or whatever this is in you that's not only keeping you optimistic, but it's giving you creative passion. I want to say passionistic, if that's even a word, juices in you to keep you flowing. This is the divine working huge this coming week. I've got goosebumps from head to toe right now. And then the number 10, the raven, and death is number 10. So with number 10, again, there's a newness coming. That is definitely with the planets, the universe, and the divine. When I was looking at the planets for the full moon reading into March, if you haven't seen the full moon reading, please go back and look at that, because there is a lot of energies. Because there is on the end of the month, right before the full moon, there's 3 things happening so huge to make this so powerful, not only for the full moon, but for March, because it is all about super power coming in for change, for growth and change. It's happening. It is happening right now. All right. So, and definitely we're going to need that. Plus with the number 10, something's going away, something's starting. It's like when you have a bad habit, like when I teach nutrition and fitness, we take an old habit away. We take the sugar away, but you got to put something in its place. Same with the planets are saying. If you're going to take something away for your health or anything that you're doing, you got to put something healthy in its place. So if I tell somebody you cannot have sugar anymore, let's stay away from that. That's going to be our vice we're working on. Then replace it with, but I got to have sugar. Well, let's replace it with a low glycemic fruit kind of a thing, so that your sugars stay down, so you're not spiking, but you're doing something in a change, replacing it with something healthy and new. Think about that, guys, because really there's something in your life right now that needs to change from an unhealthy habit to a healthy habit. And there's a whole video, a free video for you guys on that if you want to learn more about that. All right. So we got the Knight of Wands. Message coming straight out. This is actually also for your soul. So if you don't know, but the wands are all about your soul's desires. And if you don't know what your soul really is, your soul is actually your character, who you are personality wise. That's your soul. That's what moves on after we pass on. Okay. Our spirit, our soul moves on, but we got something stinky here. Somebody's stinky. Somebody's done something to create a betrayal. Let's see what the next card is, because it's facing something. So let's see what it's facing. So the Knight of Wands has got a message coming in. This is something for your soul. It's this next week. Really pay attention to that little voice in you, that real intuition, because there's a message coming for you and it's only for you. So you can't share it with really anybody because they're not going to get it. So, and when they don't get it, they're going to be saying like, well, I think you're just a little crazy, or I don't think you should do that. But this message is not for them. So if you share it with them, they're not going to get it. So if you share it, here's the thing, you're going to expect them to be excited for you or do something or say something, and they're not going to say it. That's reality. So your bubbles popped. Okay. Remember when I talk about communication, expectations plus the reality is going to equal the outcome of the emotion. Well, if you expect them to be happy for you, but the reality is they aren't, then your bubbles popped and you're sad. That's why it's really important, as I coach people with empath skills and intuitiveness, you can't share it with just everybody. They're not going to get it. And you will be disappointed if you do. If you're in a mindset that you care a crap about everybody. Sorry. Ooh, okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles this bugger is facing. Page of Pentacles. Somebody did a stinker to somebody about money. So what I see here is somebody maybe loaned some money to somebody that said that they would pay it back and they didn't. Yeah, there's no balance there. There's somebody who's actually doing that, and that's manipulative, and that's not a person you want in your circle. That's for somebody. That's not for all of these energies here. But this is a spiritual thing here, because remember, our first card out is for our soul. Okay, our first card out is for our soul. So when somebody takes something from us, which is called a thief, but and I'm saying that not easily, because I used to be one. I used to do stuff and say, oh, I'm going to pay you back, and then I don't. And at that time, my old self really didn't think about, a lot of things. I didn't think about how hard that person worked for that or what they had to sacrifice to get it. I didn't think about their family, their things. I just knew what I needed and what I wanted and how to get it. Sad. It's really sad, but I'm being transparent. I'll always be transparent with you guys. I was a bugger. I could get something from you if I wanted to without you even knowing it, and you're handing it over. That's how sad it is. That's how sad I was. That's why truth is so important to me right now. So here we got somebody took something, either took money or took something of value or a material thing, and said they were going to give it back, and they didn't. And that has actually broken the balance, either from a friendship. Hello, welcome. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Well, be really careful about that. Oh, man, I don't want to get into that. But yeah, especially if they're from another country, do not hand money out, honey. I don't know if it's friend or whatever. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's keep going, though. And I will answer questions in the end, guys, if you have questions. But the thing is, this broke the friendship. This broke the family. This, as far as the bonding between the family, this broke the balance there. Something needs to come back from that. Now, it's up to the person. I will tell you, okay, remember, I'm telling you transparency, right? Karma, if you believe in karma, if you believe in God, I'm getting goosebumps. Yes, I'm going to share it. I am sharing it. Let me share it, please. They're saying, yeah, tell it. And I'm like, Here's the thing. I borrowed all that money back in the day, and it brought me really a difficult life. Things weren't going good all the time. It was cycles after cycle after cycle of bad. I'd get up a little bit and then something would come. And I'd get up a little bit and something would come. That's because I did people wrong. These people who are doing this, they know it's wrong. However, in the last 2 years, I went back full circle, wrote down every person I owed and began to pay them back. And things began to turn around completely for my life. And that's what's going to happen with that. Either they're not going to pay you back and their life is going to go in the crapper, or they're going to start paying you back realizing that they did wrong. It's going to change somebody's life, which way they go. Now, it can change 100%. That's why I say truth and love is number one in this life. And the thing is, if you turn around and walk in truth and share that, so for these people that did this crap to anybody out there, they're going to have to come back, and they're going to have, and you know what? They're not going to recognize it probably for a while, and they have to do it on their own. Do you know that not one person took me to court for their money back? Because the divine knew at some point I was going to make it right, and I did. And I am. I still have a few more to pay back. And let me tell you, talk about the chains being relieved and be able to walk a life of truth. I love it. It's like the whole world completely flipped upside down. Yeah. They're manifesting their own life. So if this is you, or I don't think this is you, I don't think this is my viewers at all. I really don't feel that energy from my viewers, but I feel like somebody did that, and they're manifesting their own life. And you need to move forward to manifest a life of balance for you and forget about it. As I tell my daughter, who's 25, which she will never do because she's so freaking frugal. But I said, don't you ever give money out or loan money out, even to the family, unless you expect to never see it again. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to expect it back, and it probably will never come back. Even though they say, oh yeah, I'll do it when my taxes come in. Yeah, right. Watch Judge Judy on that one. Because here's the thing. It's manifesting slowly. So whatever is happening in their life because of what they did is going to manifest, and it's almost going to be a torment. They're not going to figure out why all this crap is happening to them. And for you, if you let it go and let the divine work in the behind, he'll actually show you what happens to this person. The bookkeeper that walked off with all my money, she ended up, I didn't see her end up in jail, but I saw her on TV, on Judge Joe Brown. I saw her trying to scam somebody else. I saw her, I actually came up and met her in, I think it was like, what was it, Walmart or something? Scared the living crap right out of her, faced her and said, hey, how you doing spending my money? You enjoying it? She turned around, walked away, and ran. But I know Divine's got her. I know. And the thing is, you know what? They're going to live in HE double toothpicks until they do something. And they got to live with that guilt. They got to live with that. So just know that you don't have to live with it. You know you did something right. And you just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Because the 10 of Cups, or the 9 of Cups is all about your wish, your fruitions, your things wanting to come true. All right. I'm still using my daughter's deck, guys. All of you Fire Emblem fans out there, I don't know who you are. Fire Emblem cards. Don't ask me for where the decks are from. My daughter gave them to me, and there's only one, so this is a limited edition. All right. Oh, do I have these upside down? I do. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. This is about your heart. This is about your soul. Definitely. I think I have half of them upside down and half of them right upside. So we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this, we have the Page of Pentacles too. Now, we know that the Queen of Swords is all about truth. I really feel that's you. I really feel that energy is you. You know the truth. That's all that matters. You know that what is right and what is supposed to happen, where the integrity and the morals are, that's all that matters. I feel that that energy is you. That energy, and that you keep manifesting that energy. Don't go and allow yourself to fall to the negative. Well, they owe me and I should sue them. And that is such low vibrational energy. And I learned that through my experience. But that's such a low vibrational energy. You're going to bring yourself down. You're going to spend so much time thinking about that crap. Yes, it's money that you've had, but that money can be remade. But your energy and your time cannot. So don't fall into that. Don't fall into that. And the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups. You got to let go of it. You got to let go of it. You got to just keep moving forward with it. All right, guys? That's really important. This is a really strong energy I'm feeling, especially with this Queen of Swords. You know what is right. You know what needs to keep moving. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right? Now, I haven't found anything as far as relationships in here, but remember the Raven is your card for the week. The synchronistic events, they are going to work out and they're going to play out. And what's really cool is you're going to be able to see them in the end. The divine will always show you in the end what he has done with that person. Whether you come across the person that called you and 3 years, yeah, when that person called you, there was a lot. And the thing is, you got to follow your gut. When that person calls you and they haven't called you and then they're like, hey, you know what? I have an ill son and I'm trying to get everybody. Well, okay, here's a thing that you can do, Star, is that, oh, I feel really, really bad. Well, I won't send you money, but, you know, can I pay a doctor bill or can I help you out with that? You know, so that you know that at least the money's going to a good cause rather than if the person's actually lying, you know? So it's like my friends that are pastors and stuff like that. They do that. They help people out, but like if they're at the gas station, oh, can you help me out with some gas? Okay, well, where's your car at? We'll go and yeah. Well, and here's the thing: if you tried to do that and they didn't want it, then you know that they're lying, that they need it for something else. So the thing is that you don't want to give money in that sense, especially if you haven't seen them. You don't know if they're in an addiction. And if they are in some kind of an addiction, then you're enabling their addiction. You're not helping them. You're hurting them. You're enabling it. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's for your case. However, that happens a lot. I worked in addiction. So people will definitely love to use that one. That's like if you see somebody standing on the road and they need or they're asking for food, say, you know, can I take you to McDonald's? Can I take you to somewhere, you know, and can I whatever? And they'll say, no, I just need the money. Even you're not that hungry. All right, 8 of Wands. Next card out. Let me see what's playing with this. We got in reverse the Knight of Pentacles. See the Pentacles. And the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is about nurture and stuff. This is for you. This is for you. Again, this is not only with this money situation. This is for you to nurture and take care of yourself this month. Ladies, take care of yourself this month. Do something nice to pamper yourself. Even if you don't have any money, you can actually pamper yourself, you know, just taking whatever you want, a walk or something or pet, you know, whatever. It doesn't cost money to pamper yourself. Trust me, I'm broke half the time, and so I pamper myself in which ways I can. Sometimes it's food. As you can tell, now I'm older, I gain weight really easy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Wands. So there is going to be somebody this next week that is going to contact somebody again, whether it's again or this is new, about this money situation, because we have this in the reverse. It's upside down, and somebody is fighting about it, or they're conflicted about it. Thank you. I appreciate that. They said, no, it's conflicted. They're conflicted about it. You really have to listen to your intuition on this one. You know, it's sort of like, okay, for you guys, it's sort of like if you pick up the phone and you, and here, you might have to end a relationship with somebody. Thank you. So this is a time where you might have to evaluate. And this with the full moon in Virgo, which is past now, but the energies, let's see, no, we're into the second week. So the energies are gone. But the thing is that with the energies in Virgo in the very beginning, it's all about analytical. It's all about really focusing in on one thing, trying to keep the things away. But sometimes we have to let certain people go. This is the death of toxicity. And that will bring you synchronistic events. And that will keep you positive. That will keep you optimistic, because once you release a toxic person or something that you're doing to your body, maybe eating too much or too much carbohydrates, which is sugar. Like, I don't know if any of you guys know, I'm a nutrition teacher anyway, but you know, like your breads, your pastas, your potatoes, your noodles, even peas are all sugar, turns to sugar. complex carbohydrate. You will gain weight faster if you eat those. But you know what, ladies, even men, it's our comfort food. French fries. Anyway, this is something that has to be reasoned. This is also a conflict within yourself that you don't want to let go of it. All right. Holy Toledo, where did the time go, guys? Where did the time go? Yes, you got something good coming here. So hold on to yourself this week. Hold on to yourself. Hold your standards up. Hold your, because you've got, this is love and peace. Here's the thing. For somebody, thank you, somebody needs to call somebody out on something. I don't know what it is. That is love. That brings peace. Thank you. I don't know who that's for. They just wanted me to share that. So you need to call, somebody needs to call somebody out on somebody. You know that they're lying, or you know what they're doing. However, they think you don't. So if you call them out on it, they will stop doing whatever poor behavior it is. So I don't know who that is for, but that's for you. And that is also the Four of Cups. This wants, if there's something good coming of it. I don't know what it is. You will know that once. You definitely know that. But this is also the offering. You've got it twice here is why. This is twice. All right. So this is a twice the energy. All right. Let's see. Is there anything I want clarification on? I'm not going to ask clarification on death because each person is individual. That's the number 10. So something will end this week that needs to begin a new fresh start for something else. A seed is going to be planted. Maybe a new friendship, maybe a new hobby. I hear hobby for somebody, something new. This is what the divine is talking about. Something new is going to plant this week for somebody, and that is going to help you stay optimistic, hopeful, faithful, in faith and things like that. I don't know who that's for, but it definitely is. Whatever this is coming out for somebody, this is very creative. I see, for somebody, I see fabrics, and for somebody, I see paper. I don't know what that means to anybody, but that's what I see. All right. So divine, anybody on the other side, if you can share with me anything, please, that I might be missing for the Virgos today. Oh, that's typical. So I was looking at the Empress and I heard the word love. Love, just love. And that means for yourself. That means the people around you. That means no matter what you're going through, just love. All right. See, it's a good one. I hope that anybody watching this after this is aired, because I'll leave the chat going. Star, you are 100% right, because the divine will protect you. The divine will help you. If he knows it's going to hinder your path, the way that you're supposed to go, and somebody is coming of the low vibrations, he's going to say nope and throw a bubble around you, and you cannot be harmed. I have not been harmed. I can't even think. I mean, really, people haven't even tried. I don't know. You just get a bubble around you and the divine will protect you. He will. And the other thing too is, you can actually, because we are the divine as well. The divine is us. We are divine. So we can actually grow that bubble around us as long as we know how to do it, and it will protect us, and you can walk in faith that you're going to always be protected. It's an amazing feel. It's like people, aren't you afraid of COVID? No, not at all. Yes, it's real. Don't get me wrong. It is real, and a lot of people have passed away for me, because I know me and my protection. Nope, not at all. All right, guys, this is the last card out, and this is a learning card. And we're back to the number 3. We're back to the original card. So this is a full circle. So what this means is, this is usually like people for an internship, because this is about money again. So this is going to be a life lesson learned about money. Either you're going to teach somebody, no, you can't get away with this. Somebody's going to call them out on it, saying, you know what? You've asked for money before. You never paid me back. So why should I borrow you again? That kind of a thing. The other thing is, this is a learning thing, not only for them, but for you to become stronger, because now you're going to actually notice the synchronistic events that are happening. You're going to be able to recognize them and focus in, like, nope, been this route. It's not only if you've been that route, you're going to have that inclination when you pick up the phone. Here we go. How am I going to respond to this? And you really have to put your critical thinking cap on, like, you did Star. It's like, can I pay your bill instead of pay you? I've had people do that. When I was almost homeless, I needed money for rent. And they said, can I pay your rent? And I'm like, yeah, who do I pay? If I need it that bad, yes, go. So this is a learning event. So for some of you, somebody's got to go. I know I will say for every single one of us, even me included, because I'm not only a Virgo, but I'm another human being just like you, something has to go of a bad habit. And the reason why you're keeping the bad habit is fear. You got to let it go. It's like the Four of Pentacles. You got to let it go. Let it die, so that a new habit or new person or new whatever can come in. All right? Woo! Did you have a question? Did anybody have a question? Star, it's all you. Hey, it's okay. I love you anyway. Yes, I did, because I was going to. Yeah. And people will be surprised that the more that they trust and believe in spirit, whether you believe in spirit outside you or inside you, because we are spirit. We are, and we have more power than we can ever fathom. And I'm witnessing it more and more and more. It's amazing. But the thing is that you have to have that belief. You have to have loyalty, and you have to have respect for yourself in order to allow yourself to grow. All right. But very good work on that, though. Very good. Yeah, you did it all right. Good to see you. All right, now just remember, guys, bear with me. My knee replacement surgery is on the 10th. Keep me in your prayers and your meditations. And next week, they say I'm going to be in the hospital 1 day, up to 3 days. I don't know. I just know that I'm going to try to push them all the beginning of the week. I don't like to do that, because then the energies aren't fresh almost right there. So I'm going to see. I'm going to just pray on it, ask Divine what he wants me to do, but there might be 1 or 2 that are pre-recorded. That's all I can say. Please remember to like, because that's how YouTube creators grow, is like. And don't forget to share and subscribe, or send somebody along. Bring them along next time. All right. Take care, guys. Good to see you. Love you guys. Thanks, Virgos. Bye.